price back down.
I am almost homesick for the Florida that I knew growing up in the 90s.
They don't actually truly care about this country.
We don't have to watch that, no. I'll turn off the radio. So won't you wake up?
O ye house of Israel, have ye offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the space of 40 years in the wilderness? Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
Hey everybody, if you support the show and you support what we do, you can go ahead and subscribe to us on Substack at Florida Frontier Uncensored for $8 a month. Paying $8 a month, you unlock exclusive articles, you get exclusive videos, documentaries, and whatever else is in the making in the future for just $8 a month. That is one Starbucks coffee a month. If you want to take it a step even further, you can become a founding member by paying $100 annually, and you get to come on the show at some point. Go ahead and subscribe to Florida Frontier Uncensored on Substack for just $8 a month. Alright YouTube, what's up everybody? What is up everybody? Let me go ahead and everything good? Everything good? I believe everything is good. You may notice... No, I'm not on my setup. Okay, it's all good, man. Anyways, you may notice that I'm not dressed up. I don't got a suit and tie. Or, I can't even talk, man. You may notice I'm not dressed up. I don't got a suit and tie or anything like that. That's because, I'm not going to lie, I've been working on a lot of things for my channel. You may notice the channel's a little bit different now. But I've been working on a lot of things for my channel. And, I haven't had enough time to change and whatnot, but you know, it's okay. We're here. Anyways, tonight we're gonna kind of going to do something a little bit different, right? I had this idea today. And you know, obviously it's a political channel, right? Obviously everything we do on here is political. Obviously, you know, it's going to remain political. We focus around Florida politics. And basically anything that has to do with Florida. So with that being said, we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to have a political segment on every show. And then after the political side of it, after the political segment of it, then we're going to go into... And I had an idea for this. I was like, you know... I'm going to call it Tea Time. And basically, Tea Time is basically just drama, right? Talking about drama, you know, whatever it may be, right? I don't know, like, for example, what's the worst date you've had or something like that. Just stupid stuff like that, right? But it's entertaining, though. And during what I would call, quote-unquote, tea time, which now I'm just going to call it drama time. Or, I don't know, I'll come up with a better name for it. But Anyways, we're going to have a portion of our show designated to drama. And during that portion, we're going to have somebody on the show. Hopefully, it's primarily going to be females, and I want them on here just talking all that drama. I want them spilling all the tea on here. That's what I want. And anyways, but overall though, that's kind of like my vision for this. And we're gonna have politics, and then after politics, after we're done with our political stuff, we're gonna go into. And I don't know. I like the term free, tea time. I really do, because you're spilling the tea, right? But one of my buddies says that it's gay. Bowden says it's gay. He says it sounds gay, in which I don't disagree with him. It does sound gay. So for now, we're just going to call it drama time. I don't know. But after that, though, we're going to probably do something, I don't know. Since we live in Florida, we're going to probably do something, maybe play a little game every now and then, right? I'm not too sure. Not like a video game, but maybe like just do something fun with someone, right? But anyways, so with that being said, how do y'all like the new setup? It just a little gay? Yeah, totally. How do y'all like the new setup? Do y'all like my screen like this a lot better? You can see, like, for example, I wish my green screen wasn't like this, and honestly, it's a lighting issue. You know what? I think I can actually fix this. Hold up. I got my light right here. Bet you I can fix this. So is that okay, no, that just makes things worse. Okay. Dude, I need to get better lighting. I really do. Anyways, I'm getting off track a little bit. It's okay. If it wants to screw up a little bit, it'll screw up. It's whatever, right? Let me go ahead and drag that forth a little bit. Anyways, so it's nice. All right, cool. That's good. But we're going to kind of switch things up a little bit. Obviously, I'm not done working on the channel. I just went live so far because honestly, we haven't done a live stream in a few nights. And that's mainly because I'm tired and I've been working a lot. But it's fine, honestly. It is. But yeah, no, tonight, though, we're going to be getting into a few different things. One of them being that Fishback was supposed to be at a parental form or something. It's like a parental form or whatever. Let me look it up on X. I guarantee you I can find it on there like first thing. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I'm just going to have to go to Fishback's main profile. I just ran something across fairly interesting. Let me read this real quick. Look, I know this is boring so far, but let me read this real quick. I'm reading this screenshot off of X. Really, the issue is your generation not showing up to vote. Yeah, I disagree. They just cooked America by not voting. Yeah, anyway. Bro, hold on. Ben Shapiro has placed his entire show as a YouTube ad. I wish I was joking. What? No way. Let me look at this. You know what? You know what might be actually entertaining for this? You know what? Give me a second, guys. I know something that's going to be very entertaining for this. I'm going to share my whole screen with you guys. Just give me like 2 seconds, okay? We're going to watch some, and actually, maybe this is not the best idea, but it's okay. It's okay. Display capture. I think this is going to be it. Yep. There we go. Okay. Well, this kind of sucks now, don't it? All right, now. Y'all just bear with me and give me a second, honestly. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Let's duplicate this scene real quick. Main scene 2, screen capture. There we go. And this one, we're not going to have this. Bam. Okay. So this one, bam. And bam. Bam. Oh, that why am I so big in this one? There we go. There we go. Bam. Bam. No screen and screen. There we go. Okay, cool. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and look through X a little bit. I was going to look something up, though. I was going to fact check something real quick, though. Ben Shapiro. Let's go on his show and see. Trump's endorsement just blew the Texas Senate race. Sure, we'll see, bud. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Bro, how can y'all not hear this?
Oh, one of our sponsors.
Oh, there we go.
But according to Kalshi, before Trump's endorsement, Paxton was already 62% likely to win that Texas Senate nomination. And then the minute that Trump endorsed Paxton, his chances jumped to 93%. And not a gigantic shock there. Now, listen, Paxton is a less attractive general election candidate than Cornyn would have been. Cornyn has won several terms in Texas. He has some crossover appeal.
What? Something went wrong. Why?
So Trump is still the kingmaker.
Why? Why did something go wrong? Bro, I swear, it's the Jews. I swear.
Inside the Republican Party. The other big Republican political news from yesterday is that the President of the United States endorsed Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas, over John Cornyn, the sitting senator in Texas. Now, the reality is that...
Real quick, before we continue, I don't know anybody who actually watches Ben Shapiro still. So this is the first time I'm watching Ben Shapiro in a long time.
Paxton was likely to beat Cornyn anyway. Trump had sat out the race for a very long time. And again, Paxton in the Kalshi odds, and again, Kalshi is one of our sponsors. But according to Kalshi, before Trump's endorsement, Paxton was already 62% likely to win that Texas Senate nomination. And then the minute that Trump endorsed Paxton, his chances jumped to 93%. And not a gigantic shock there. Now, listen, Paxton is a less attractive general election candidate than Cornyn would have been. Cornyn has won several terms in Texas. He has some crossover appeal. Paxton has none, but it's a red state. He's very likely to win.
I wonder. I actually don't know what Paxton's positions are on a lot of things. So I wonder if Ben is a Paxton supporter, then I'm for the opposite, honestly.
That said, those same Kalshi odds show that 53% of people are betting on the GOP. 47% of people are backing James Tallarico, the Democrat. Now, it may turn out that this is actually kind of a boon for Republicans in the sense that Democrats are likely to sink an enormous amount of money into Texas. They are now going to be suckered into the Beto play, thinking they might win. Bottom line is Trump endorsed Ken Paxton, and that's basically all she wrote. That's the end of that Senate primary, which is slated to take place next week. Quote, the highly respected Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, an America First patriot and someone who has always been extremely loyal to me and our amazing MAGA movement, is running for the U.S. Senate to represent a place I love and won big 3 times with 6.4 million votes in 2024, the most votes in the history of the state by far. And then he talks about how he is a big supporter of Ken Paxton, and he's going to help him in the Senate and all the rest. Now, Paxton, again, is sort of running Gallrein's campaign here. He says that Cornyn was dishonest with voters about his support for President Trump. Here is Paxton, again, using Trump
Lane, what is it?
as the litmus test.
He's not been a friend of the president. In 2016, he said he was an albatross around our neck. And then in 2024, he said that his time had passed. And he insinuated that he was guilty of crimes. This guy has been a friend of Donald Trump ever since I got into the race a year ago, but has not been a friend to him prior to that. And as soon as this race is over, he will not be a friend to Donald Trump. That is not his history. That is not his record. And he's been dishonest with the voters of Texas.
Now, again, I think that the reality is that Cornyn has had basically a checkered history with President Trump. True for a lot of members of the Senate. But bottom line is that, once Trump endorsed, I think that Trump just waited this one out, right? He waited a very, very long time to endorse Paxton. It's not like he endorsed him right out the gate.
Okay. So, we're going to be looking more into this. Why? Okay, there's my OBS. All right, I stopped my show to watch you, Pookie, and yeah, I just changed my name and profile picture. What? Bro, what are you on right now? Let me look at your new profile picture. Let me look at your new profile picture. Oh, picture? What? I don't see where you changed your profile picture. I seen where you changed your name. Oh, wait, you did change your profile picture. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it up to the chat. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Because I don't want to be super boring this stream. So we're going to do something a little bit different. Who do you guys want to watch? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm tired right now. I really am. I've been working all day. I got off. I came home. I laid down. I was going to take a nap before this and get my energy back up, right? Like take a nap before this, take a couple hour nap, few hour nap, whatever it may be. Get up and be hyped to come on here. I wanted to totally do that, and which generally I'll get real deep into politics and stuff on here. But tonight I just kind of want to chill out a little bit. I just want to kind of chill out a little bit, I can just switch it to a scene right here, and we can just watch, like, Ben Shapiro, for example. I don't care. Look, you guys know I don't like Ben Shapiro. I don't like Ben Shapiro because he's a Jew. He's a Jew, and he's Israel first. He's not America first. But overall, though, I mean, what are we thinking, guys? Some classic Ben Shapiro, some Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, Steven Crowder, Michael Knowles. What are we watching here? Oh, you know what? Let's watch Peppa Pig. I got you, Peppa Pig. I got you. Dude, I'm gonna get copyrighted if I play this crap. Alright, I can't do Peppa Pig. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I really am. You're trying to get me in trouble, Charlie Kirk. Okay, what are we going to watch from Charlie Kirk then? I'm not doing that. First thing that came up was Charlie Kirk crash out, bro. I don't want to watch that man crash out, bro.
Please join me in welcoming Sheriff Chad Bianco.
Whoa, should we get in California politics, even though this is Florida frontier? Oh, real quick, before we go any further, guys. Lane, stop. Before we go any further, so I just started a school account today. And for those of you who does not know what that is, it's spelled SKOLL. And think of Substack. Think of like a Patreon. Literally think of a Patreon. Basically, like, it's just you pay a monthly fee to content creators and you get like exclusive stuff, right? Not a OnlyFans, okay? It's not a OnlyFans. It's just this one is like me, fishing and talking politics while I fish on my boat, right? Like that right there is that's going to be my school community thing, right? It's called Florida Frontier, but it's a little bit different, right? If you want to be a paid supporter, then you don't have to, obviously what I'm doing right here is all free to watch, right? But if you want to become a supporter of mine, a paid supporter, then you get to enjoy the luxury of actually watching me fish while I talk about politics. It's not the same old. It gets mixed up a little bit, right? But it's okay. Oh man, I'm so freaking tired right now. I don't even know why I'm doing this crap. I honestly should have just gone to sleep. But no, I needed to do this. I need to start streaming every night again, which I should. I should have, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Why I'm doing this. Who all is watching? It looks like nobody is watching. Anyways, we're gonna watch some Charlie Kirk, I guess. Huh.
Ken Paxton, of course, who's running for U.S. Senate from the great state of Texas, joining by phone. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me on. Good to be back.
Well, listen, we booked you, sir, to talk about early voting, which began yesterday, and we encourage everybody to get out and vote early in Texas. Ken Paxton, vote Ken Paxton. But then some news broke this morning where the President of the United States, President Trump, was speaking with reporters, and he says at 12:30 Eastern today, so in approximately 23 minutes, he is going to make an endorsement one way or the other in your race for Senate. And I will say it, we love the president. We have his back. But regardless, in this instance of the decision he makes, Turning Point Action is already endorsed for you, sir. We're proud of that endorsement. We stand by it. And we think you're the right man for the job. We think you are supported by the base, the grassroots, by the conservative movement, regular Americans. And Cornyn is the guy of the corporate class. He's the guy of the establishment. Tell us your reaction to this news, sir, and what are you looking for?
Look, I'm always excited. I've obviously been a supporter of President Trump for a long time, stuck with him through even the tough times when they were going after him, went to his trial when no one else showed up but his son. And anyway, I trust the president. I know he'll make a good decision. I'm continuing my fight right now with Cornyn during this early voting period, and really need the support of Texans. But we all know that Donald Trump's endorsement is the most significant endorsement in the country, and maybe the most significant endorsement in my lifetime. I've never seen anybody have such an impact on elections as the president, as his endorsement has.
Well, I agree with you. He is the leader of the party, the leader of the movement, and his endorsement carries a lot of weight. In this instance, sir, I want to play two different clips from Charlie Kirk talking about this. He was a huge supporter of yours. He believed that you are the fighter that we need in D.C., and we've seen this incrementally. Blake talks about it a lot, that race by race, senator by senator, congressman by congressman, we're getting better, stronger. That fighting spirit that the president has injected into the conservative movement, you are an inheritor of that. You are a product of that, sir. I believe you had it before, but you certainly have grabbed onto it, and you carry the mantle of America first, as well as anybody in the country, Mr. Attorney General Paxton. And I think Charlie saw this in you, and he saw the opposite, frankly, in John Cornyn. I'm going to play this clip. I think this is from 2023. Charlie was really upset. SOT 1.
I have never, in my 10 years of doing this, seen such an intentional, brazen, and defiant mode of action as what I have just seen from John Cornyn. I have never seen in my 10 years of doing this someone so openly rebuked by their voters and then so quickly turning 180 degrees around and saying, I don't care. Cornyn doesn't like you. And he jokes about it, actually. Cornyn hates you. He knows he'll still get money from his corporate donors. He knows that. Instead of being allied with his voters and be like, maybe there's something I could learn here, he pokes him in the eye.
All right. Well, we're not gonna stay for this whole thing. I gotta dip, broski. I'll see you later. All right, man. I'll see you later. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer, to be honest. I'm quite tired. But before we do in stream though, I am going to give you guys some sort of episode, I guess. So we'll get into something, right? So for one, we're going to go ahead and address a few things of what's been happening in news across the country. One of them being, I guess, yesterday. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, 1 to 2. But Fox News interviewed some sort of previous admiral or whatever from the military. I don't know the guy's name, but if you guys don't know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and show you this. Apparently, Fox News has made a little bit of an uh-oh, and I guess they had somebody on. Hold on. Yeah, I guess they had somebody on Fox News, and you can see the mask. Ooh, you can see the mask on this guy. Like you can. This guy is not a real guy. Like this guy, let me just show you guys this. Look at this. Look at this. That's not a shadow. That is not a shadow. That's literally a silicone mask going around the neck right there. You can see it. It starts from right here, goes all the way, and ends about right. You can even still see it how it goes back here a little bit too. Honestly, this guy, dude, this is a straight up mask. Call me a conspiracy theorist if you will. But the guy, that's a straight up mask though. And I'll tell you, so like this is one of the previous interviews with him. Obviously nothing right there is you know, nothing right there looks bad. But except the one from today or 2 days ago or whatever, yesterday or whatever, you can quite literally see that this is a freaking mask. Like that is not no shadow. I know you guys, like, you know, I know it sounds kind of crazy and whatnot. I know it sounds kind of loony and far out there, but look, I'm just saying, like, I'm not convinced that was actually him. I'm just saying, okay? I might get some pushback for that, but it looked like a straight up mask to me, really. And we're going to kind of fly through the news tonight. I mean, you can literally, guys, like you see me yawning, like I'm so freaking tired right now. But we're gonna fly through a little bit more. Let's see, what else has there been? Obviously, there's been the, you know, release of the UFO files and whatnot, and supposedly there's 4 different confirmed kind of alien species that we've came across or whatever, and it's this whole thing. Honestly, I just think if they're real, they're demons. Honestly, that's what I believe about it. Long story short, is demons. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm really tired. I'll make a deal with you guys. Like, I'll start streaming. Maybe give me like a little bit, right? Like, give me a little bit. Honestly, I'm really tired. Dude, I'm really tired right now. Maybe if I go take a nap, do what I have to do. You know, I'll take a nap. Go to bed, take a nap. Maybe I can get up at like 3 or 4 and start another stream. I don't know. I'll start a stream when I get up again, okay? We'll make that deal. Tomorrow I'll be streaming. Tomorrow I'll definitely be streaming. Today I kind of went on a little bit of stream. I really tried getting into political stuff. I really tried to get into political stuff tonight. But I just couldn't. Although we are going to start doing something every stream. I do have a St. Augustine Day by Day with St. Augustine, and it's basically a little religious thing. So let's see. Today is May 22nd. Let's go ahead and read what St. Augustine had to say on May 22nd. Title: Christ is our way. Listen to Christ. Do you wish to walk? I am the way. Do you wish not to be deceived? I am the truth. Do you wish not to die? I am the life. There is no place for you to go except to me. There is no manner of going except through me. Prayer. Lord, let me walk along the path of sublimity with the feet of humility. Well, that's beautiful. You know, I got his book a long time ago, and it's a Saint Augustine Day by Day is basically just little sermons from Saint Augustine, and I like reading it a lot. It's just little things like that, you know. It's a day by day kind of thing. But anyways, yeah. Well, and on a religious note, man, I cannot stop yawning, man. But yeah, we'll end on a religious note. Yeah, for sure. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and stream here. I'm just much too tired, man. I mean, we can do one more thing. No. We're gonna save it for another night. I'm much too tired to go on, man. Really. I don't got my suit or tie or anything on. That's how you know I'm not serious. That's how you know I'm not serious whenever I didn't dress up for the occasion. Because I love dressing up for my channel. I really do. I love dressing up for the channel. But tonight I threw on this jacket. I was already wearing this fishing shirt, and I threw on my leather jacket over it. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to throw this jacket on because I don't plan on streaming for that long. Like, I threw on this leather jacket, bro, and I threw on the NASA hat, and I was like, good to go. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. Definitely going to go ahead and end the stream here. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure streaming tonight. Not really. Not really. I hated every bit of it. I'm just kidding. I didn't hate it. I just wish I was asleep right now. That's all. But it's okay. It's okay. Not too much longer. We're gonna go ahead and stream tonight. Obviously, nothing much was done tonight. Nothing much was said tonight. But it's okay. We always have to tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do a good stream. Trust me. Tomorrow's gonna be a good stream. And I've been working like every day for the past week, and let me tell you guys about my week before I dip. Before I just kind of drop out of here, you know, before I just kind of jump out of here, let me tell you guys about my week. I've been working every day for about between 8 to 3 to 8 to 5 almost every day, and it is, and, you know, I don't have a problem with working. I don't care if I get my hands a little dirty. I don't care. It's just, dude, I am just dead tired. And it's okay. It's okay. I'll tell you, part of the reason I'm tired is because I don't sleep well at night. You know, I'll get home from a long day's work, and I just can't sleep well at night. I'm tossing and turning all night. I really am. And, you know, I'll probably end up falling asleep around 4 o'clock in the morning just to wake up at 7. And it sucks. It really does. But, you know, it's okay. And then on top of that, I do these streams, you know, almost every night. And, yeah. Yeah. So forgive me if I want a little bit of a break tonight, okay? Forgive me if I want a little bit of a break tonight. But, you know, I jumped on here anyways. I really did. I jumped on here anyways, and it's okay. Anyways, it was nice talking. It was nice streaming for you guys tonight. On top of all my other, you know, gripes and complaints, my allergies are also really bothering me right now too. But it's okay, honestly. Before I jump out, and this is the last thing, because now we're over 30 minutes, and I didn't want to jump out of here without it being below 30, or with it being below 30 minutes. But I'll go ahead and add this on here as well. We're going to be interviewing some other people. This channel, like I said previously, this channel is mainly a political channel, although I would like it to be a little bit more fun than what it is. I would like it to be, you know, drama based too. You know, like part of it's political, and then after we get done with okay, look, let's be honest. I like politics, but let's be honest. Politics gets pretty boring sometimes. It really does, okay? Let's be honest. Politics gets boring. And if you don't have the right entertainment for it, and especially now, we live in Groundhog Day with the whole Iran war thing. I mean, nothing new actually happens, man. It's the same thing over and over again every day. And anyway, Oh my lord, man, I can't stop yawning. But anyway, I have an idea for the channel to make it more entertaining and to actually grow our channel and get a bigger audience. Believe me, and yes, I actually do have an idea to get a bigger audience. I really do. And it's going to work because it has to work. But mainly, and for all you guys out there who sit there and say, "Oh, he wants a bigger audience so he can just make money." No, look, I actually enjoy what I'm doing. I really do. It's fun to me. I enjoy it. To me, it's how would I say? It's kind of like I feel like it's my calling, to be honest. Like, I enjoy doing this. I really do. But you know, ideas for the channel though. I mentioned the whole drama part. You know, after we get done talking about political part, then we're going to move on to the drama. You know, maybe we'll have some girls on here, not in an inappropriate way, obviously. But maybe we'll have some girls on here and ask them. It's kind of going to be like a whatever kind of podcast kind of thing. You know, after I get done with my political news, so we're going to drift into kind of like a whatever podcast styled segment. Maybe I'll go on for 10-15 minutes, and then I want to move into a conspiracy segment, and after that conspiracy, maybe like a hunting / fishing kind of segment as well. So during the show, you know, it all relates back to Florida. It's Florida politics, and then, you know, people say, oh, well, all that stuff is contradictory. Well, hold on, politics and drama, those two things go hand in hand. So outside of the politics and drama, what else is there? There is conspiracy and hunting and fishing. The conspiracy goes along with the politics and drama, and the hunting and fishing also is a Florida thing. Of course, as other states as well, but we have a lot of hunting and fishing in the state of Florida. And then after the hunting and fishing thing, then we're going to end it all off with a little bit of religious reading. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, overall, the show itself is not very contradictory if I was to run it that way. You know, it all goes hand in hand. It's all very there's something for everybody, right? I don't care who you are. There's going to be something from the show that you enjoy. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the stream tonight. I cannot stop yawning, bro. I cannot stop yawning. Anyways, I will see you guys later.
O ye house of Israel, have ye offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the space of 40 years in the wilderness? Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
Hey everybody, if you support the show and you support what we do, you can go ahead and subscribe to us on Substack at Florida Frontier Uncensored for $8 a month. Paying $8 a month, you unlock exclusive articles, you get exclusive videos, documentaries, and whatever else is in the making in the future for just $8 a month. That is one Starbucks coffee a month. If you want to take it a step even further, you can become a founding member by paying $100 annually, and you get to come on the show at some point. Go ahead and subscribe to Florida Frontier Uncensored on Substack for just $8 a month.